Next time at the racetrack, don't bet on a whim. Make sure you take advice from your main man, Slim.
Saratoga.
Slim.
Welcome back to the Saratoga Slim Backside Vlog, but this is the live stream, the end of the Saratoga season recap, wrap up with Aaron of the Racing Dudes and the 13-year-old phenom, Jalen. How are you guys doing today? We'll start with Jalen. How you doing, sir?
I'm good. A little bored because I just got out of school, but I'm good.
He's bored, but now he's on the show. How could he be bored? This is
exciting. Can't be bored anymore.
No, definitely not. What's up, Aaron? How you been?
I'm great, man. This is going to be fun. I've been looking forward to this all day. We had to wait till Jalen got out of school. I've never had to wait for somebody to get out of school to start a live stream, but I love it, man. And listen, we met Jalen. We were so impressed, you and I, and we're like, all right, we got to do a show with him. So I'm way looking forward to it, man. And you're hosting it, and I like that aspect of it as well, so I don't have to host.
This is it. I'm hosting a live stream because I want to wrap up the season with all our fans. And this is the great thing about Saratoga. You meet so many people there, and so many of the people have viewed the videos, the backside vlog, the Racing Dude videos that came up to us at the track. So that was probably the best thing. And to have Jalen come up to us and start saying all these things about horse racing was awesome. So Jalen, why don't you tell everyone? Everybody knows me and Aaron, so why don't you tell everyone a little bit about yourself and why you're so into horse racing?
I'm 13, live in Mass, and I just got into horse racing because I was bored watching YouTube, scrolling one day. There's a video of horse racing. I decided to watch it, and that's where it started.
Awesome. So, I mean, you've been watching all the replays. You watched all the whole Saratoga. I saw you getting that Elliot Walden on Twitter yesterday. You're like right in the game now. So, like, what do you do to? I mean, you just got into it, and like, you know all the history now, and you follow the Saratoga every day. What's your day-to-day horse racing viewing? I guess.
Well, now with school, it's a little bit different. But over the summer, basically get on my computer, look at upcoming races. One on my TV, I got Saratoga Live. And then on my phone, I got the Del Mar races coming up. And then once the races are over, then I'm watching past performances.
Man, awesome. Well, I won't get too much into betting strategy because with a 13-year-old, I'm not sure. Like an 18-year-old, betting. But anyway, I was making bets when I was 13 at the track. So
yeah.
Jalen, I was like, wow. I was making bets when I was 13. 1992 was when I went to the track. So 30 years later, Jalen is now the 13-year-old at the track telling people who to bet on. So let's roll through it. We told everyone we were going to try to review the Saratoga season. We were going to give out our top 5 horses of the meet. Jalen, I'll let you go first. We'll go around the horn. We'll give out one each. Who was your 5th ranked horse of the meet?
Well, for 5th, I have Wicked Halo in the Prioress. I've followed her since before her Adirondack win last year. I really like her. I love her dad, Gunrunner. He was one of my all-time favorites. And I was really happy to see her. She went off at surprisingly longer odds than I thought she would. But I was really happy to see her get a great trip, come wide, win the Prioress. I just really loved it because I followed her so long.
Wow. Yeah, no, that was a really good one. Wicked Halo. I will go next. And I'll tell you, Wicked Halo was one of my better bets of the meet, actually. I think
me too.
Aaron had her on top in his free picks. Really good pick in the Prioress, and that was only a couple of days ago. That was a good meet. One of my only good bets of the last weekend, actually. I'll go next. Sword Dancer. Gufu came in here, and he defended his championship. I loved it. I got in trouble because I was trying to congratulate Miguel Clement after the race because Miguel's my guy. So seeing the Clements win a big grade 1 on Travers Day was awesome. Back-to-back years. So congratulations to the Clement barn. Interviewed him a few times during the meet, and really just great barn there. So, Aaron, up to you next. Who's your 5th best runner of the meet?
Well, first of all, Wicked Halo, great choice by Jalen. And I know, Jalen, you had to have liked the Gufo pick because I was standing right by you and you said, Gufo's going to win this race if Azario doesn't screw it up. Well, Gufo won. So that was two good picks for Jalen there on that one. Listen, I'll end the bad picks, but I thought it was a great moment of the meet. I thought Cody's Wish winning the Forgo and beating Jackie's Warrior, even though we all are big Jackie's Warrior fans and maybe we were kind of disappointed. In a way, it kind of added to like the lore of the graveyard of favorites, the graveyard of champions at Saratoga. The big horse on Travers Day that nobody thought was going to lose was Jackie's Warrior. Cody's Wish is able to get it done. So maybe not a happy memory, but still definitely a memory I'm going to take from it for sure.
Cody's Wish was a great story. Obviously, Cody, named after this boy who's, in a wheelchair, and, obviously Junior Alvarado getting the job done for the Mott Barn. Two people that I interviewed on the vlog. I'm always going to try to bring it back to the vlog. And I saw Cody's Wish on the he was interviewed on the vlog. So I think he's the first one out of the horses of the meet that I actually did interview on the vlog, Cody's Wish.
Yeah.
So up next, Jalen, who you got as number 4?
Well, before I get to number 4, I want to add on to Cody's Wish. I do not have him on my list because I am still very disappointed with Jackie's Warrior.
Fair enough.
But number 4, I have Casa Creed in the 4-star Dave. Again, with him, he's a horse that I've just followed for a really long time, and third time was the charm for him. I was screaming when he came down the stretch. I was very happy to see him win and over the filly too. It was just a really exciting race. I thought it was a great ride by Luis Saez. He's a horse that I really like, and I'm happy for him to get third attempt, but he gets the 4-star Dave.
Yeah, no, Casa Creed, another one. So what is crazy about that you said Cody's Wish and then Casa Creed, both grade 1 winners. And when I visited the Mott Barn, when they first came over from Belmont and Cody came over from Churchill after the Jaipur, and Cody won an allowance, I think, on the last weekend of the Churchill meet. And I went by the barn in early July, and that's who I interviewed. I interviewed Cody, and then I saw Casa Creed. Both of them became grade 1 winners, so that was really cool. Casa was also on my list as an honorable mention. So great choice there. My 4th pick, another Clement horse. I'm going back to the barn. Big Invasion, grade 3, quick call win, and then Mahoney win. That was one of the horses that I knew he couldn't lose this meet. Like one of the first horses I asked Christophe Clement about, because he's a 3-year-old turf sprinter, and he might beat the elders. He's going to the Breeders' Cup. And yes, we want to try to talk about these horses with the future thinking of the Breeders' Cup. So I really hope Big Invasion goes to that turf sprint. And I don't know, maybe he's the new up-and-comer that could take down the elders. I don't know if there's a huge times turf sprinter. You got to beat, besides obviously Golden Pal if he goes there. But yeah, I don't know if he could beat Golden Pal. Well, we'll see.
That's a good one. I like that one as well. Yeah.
All right. So number 4 for you, Aaron.
Well, I'm going to get selfish with this one because this was really an awesome way to kind of kick off Whitney Day. Dyna Drive winning the phasing Tipton Lure. And you might say, well, that's really stupid, but it ended up cashing a pick 5, a huge pick 4 and a pick 5 that day. And it was amazing because that was the 5th race on the card. So we still had all the big races on Whitney Day left. The guide had it. And so there were a few people there, Jason Hommel definitely being one of them, and a few other ones there that actually played it and hit it and bought the guide. So it made for an incredible rest of the Whitney Day. It didn't really matter what happened. By the way, I've got more to talk about on Whitney Day because cool stuff did happen, but it didn't really matter after that. So there's no better feeling when it's a big day and you hit early and you can really just enjoy the major stakes races coming up later. So I got to give it up to Dyna Drive. This horse helped me with the biggest cash of the meet, for me personally at least. So Dyna Drive, phasing Tipton Lure.
Yeah, actually, I have a funny thing about that one. For the life of me, I can't remind me of the trainer's name.
Morley.
Yeah, it's Maggie Wolfendale's husband, right? Yeah, that morning I was at the training track. They stopped by the viewing stand. I was in there. I said, good luck to them with Dyna Drive. Completely left the horse out. Horse wins.
Ah, wow. But you might be the good luck charm, you know? That's it.
Well, I'll tell you what happened, Jalen. The only reason I played that horse was the race before the phasing tipped in lure. He knocked me out of a huge pick 5 at Belmont, and I didn't use him. And so I had the budget, and I said, I'm going to throw in Dyna Drive today. And it worked out.
It paid off.
Yeah, it did. He came back and was terrible the other day. So, caught lightning in a bottle, basically.
Yeah, he was a no-show the other day.
No.
Has he finished yet?
I don't think so.
He might be around the 8th pole.
Yeah, I don't know if you could put a horse up there. But it's a personal thing. If I won that type of pick 5, I would have it on the list too. So good hit that day. Let's keep it rolling. Number 3 now we're at, right? So who's number 3 on your list?
Number 3, I have Guffaw in the Sword Dancer.
All right.
Right.
We're gonna have some repeats now, probably, but all right.
Yeah, Joel finally got it right with this horse. I think Guffaw, he loved Saratoga. I think he loves the 3 turns there, the distance, the mile and a half it was. I'm not going to play him in the Breeders' Cup, though.
No.
Because you remember, he's going to be short-priced after this. You remember how much hype he got after winning this last year and was a complete no-show in the Breeders' Cup. So I'm taking that win. I really like it, but I don't know if it's just one of those things where he really likes Saratoga. And I mean, I know Joel is kind of at fault for not getting him a lot of wins there. Actually, not kind of. He's a good bit at fault, but still.
Yeah, back to Guffaw. I mean, I don't even know why they ran him in the United Nations. I just thought that he loves it there, the 3-turn configuration, Bowling Green. He might have been able to win that one too, get another grade 2 and get some more money in there. But, we both had Guffaw. I'm going to talk about my number 3 is Jackie's Warrior. He was the first horse to ever win 3 grade 1s, 3 summers in a row at Saratoga. Just for that, after he won the Vanderbilt, became a Saratoga legend. It was a graveyard of favorites, of champions. When he lost in the Forgo, it was sad, but I was also happy for Cody's Wish, the Mott Barn. And that's how it happens. I mean, I guess I've seen 2 major favorites lose, champions lose, and it's always a hot pace early. I guess with Pharaoh it was, and then someone presses them, and then someone comes and mows them down. And that's how it was with Pharaoh, and that's how it was with Jackie's Warrior. So I think that is the biggest upset I've seen at Saratoga since American Pharaoh. I don't know if you agree, Aaron.
No, I agree. And my number 3 is Jackie's Warrior. So I'll steal yours there. And listen, here's the weird thing about it. In the Vanderbilt, he set off the pace. He dominated, and I thought, wow, that's one of the better races I've seen from Jackie's Warrior, who's ran some outstanding races. So that's really saying something. And, again, Jalen and I at the paddock bar, he wasn't drinking, just me. But at the paddock bar, we were talking, and Jalen and I said the same thing. It's like, you saw the horse could rate in the Vanderbilt. Why not do it that day? For the Forgo, and he didn't, and it's history, But listen, again, Jackie's Warrior in the Vanderbilt was very special to me. My mom was actually in attendance, and she got to see Jackie's Warrior, and so that was pretty cool because I've always talked to her about Jackie's Warrior, and she's like, I don't care, I don't even know who this is. So we got to go to the paddock and kind of see him up close, so that was cool. So yeah, Jackie's Warrior number 3 for me.
Awesome. All right, so number 2, I think we're both gonna have the same top 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. For me, number 2 is going to be Nest in the Alabama. I was there for that one. That was amazing. When she came past the stands and Irad was only in a hand ride and she was stretched out, it was amazing to see that she swallowed Secret Oath again. I mean, she made Secret Oath look like a claimer. I'm sorry. But Secret Oath just isn't in the same class as her, and I think I think Nest will be the distaff winner. I think the only horse that I can really see in there giving her a run in the distaff would be Clairiere. I don't know if she's. I don't even know what the plan is with her right now after she got hurt in the gate. Mm-hmm. So we'll see, but I think Nest is the distaff pick, and she is really good. I don't think she's as good as Rapoli is saying she's the best 3-year-old. Period. But she's by far the best 3-year-old filly.
All right. I had her ranked number 1 from the meet. I'll tell you that. And then number 2 for the meet for me is Epicenter. And I think that Epicenter is the best 3-year-old, period, right now. His wins in the Jim Dandy and Travers validated that he was the favorite, the correct favorite for the Kentucky Derby, and should have won that race. The race really was him holding off Zandon, and then out of nowhere, Rich Stripe snuck up the rail, and the biggest upset we've ever seen in the Kentucky Derby in any of our lives for sure. So big upsets we're talking about, but yeah, I mean, Epicenter was my number 2, and I had Nest number 1. Aaron, we'll just leave it off with you. We won't go belabor this too much. Were those your top 2? And what order did you have them in?
Yeah, I was like Jalen. I had Nest number 2. Was really lucky. I was not there for the Alabama like Jalen was, but was there for the coaching club. And my goodness, that was just really something to see the 2 big at the time, the 2 big fillies coming in head to head in the stretch, and then Nest just destroying her. It's like, oh, it's not 2 big fillies. It's one, and it's Nest. And for have her back it up in the Alabama was amazing. I mean, she's awesome. I agree with Jalen. I think she's the one to beat in the distaff. I'll go ahead and do the number 1 with Epicenter. Sure. Yeah. Listen, he came up there and he came into his own, right? I think we all kind of thought he was the best 3-year-old going a route, and he just had to go up there and prove it. He absolutely dominated the Jim Dandy. He absolutely dominated the Travers. That to me was the highlight of the meet. To watch him turn for home and just pass those horses, to steal a line from Jalen like they were claimers, that was awesome. And I know Jalen thought was awesome. I'll let him talk about it though. But yeah, Epicenter number 1 for me.
Yeah, Epicenter is my number 1 too. I've followed him since his debut, where he ran 6th, 7th in there.
Mm-hmm.
I've followed him since there, and it was really good to see him finally get his grade 1, and that was what Asmussen's first Travers win. Rosario had got it together late in the day. He looked like he was ready to cry on the way to the track with Gaffo. And Epicenter, he was all smiles and happy. So was Asmussen after the Travers. And I love this horse. He's my favorite horse in training right now. And he will keep Flightline under 15 lengths in front in the Classic.
Yes, we will see. I mean, we have plenty of time. And, the way Jalen's doing here, I could definitely see him coming back on for a Breeders' Cup update in a few weeks. We really enjoyed having him on the show. I don't want to belabor this either. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, all the barns that had me on the backside. I was going to do a quick trivia of the vlog, but before we go, I do want to make sure I do the drawing for the people that I got about $2,500 raised for the backstretch workers. So I'm going to show the prizes. Can you bring up the random number operator? So
there it
we
is.
have 107 donations that came in. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I will tell you who wins from the 107 donations. The first prize is the Justify halter. All right. I'm also going to get you a Stone Street hat and an Old Smoke t-shirt. I'll get in touch with the winners about what size they need. So, Justify halter. Hit the random number generator. Let's see who wins.
Okay, so I'm gonna hit it once just to make sure everybody knows that it does work. Okay, and then I'll do the real one. So there it is. It works. See?
Okay.
Okay. Here's the real one.
Here's the real one now.
Okay. Here we go. 45.
45 on the list. Number 45 is Vicky Felker. Vicky, you have won the Justify halter, the Stone Street hat, and Old Smoke t-shirt. The Stone Street hat, you will have a selection of either one of these two. This one or this one. I can't do it. I'm really in bad shape here. I'm always bad left and right, mirror in my screen. So you will win one of these, and I got some Old Smoke t-shirts. Where are the Old Smoke t-shirts? I got the t-shirts. I got tons of stuff behind me. I got t-shirts and figurines and all this. All right. So
I totally thought you were keeping all this for yourself, by the way.
I'm not. So up next, we are going to raffle off the, oh my God, I'm so bad at this, Rachel Alexandra hat.
Okay.
All right. And then also with the Rachel Alexandra hat, you're going to get an Old Smoke t-shirt. So if you can make it 1 to 7, because I'm going to make sure everyone gets a gift that donated.
Okay. Right. 1 to 7.
Yes. So generate 1 to 7.
You want me to do it?
Do it.
Okay. 5.
5. Pamela Clark has won the Rachel. Pamela Clark, you have won the Rachel Alexandra hat.
All right. Pamela Clark. Congratulations.
All right. The next up is, hopefully this is not too boring, the Justify bottle. Where's the Justify bottle? There it is. This Justify bottle probably was less, was more, worth more before Bob Baffert signed it. A Justify bottle. Sorry. Maybe it'll go back up in price. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. So Bob Baffert signed it. Mike Smith, 2 Hall of Famers. All right, hit it again.
Okay.
Number 5, but just hit it again.
No, I didn't hit it. Hold on.
Oh,
there we go. 1.
That is going to be John Borey.
Who?
John Borey.
John Borey. All right. Congratulations to John.
He is the Justify bottle. All right.
Very nice.
Yeah, so hold on one second. Justify Figurine is the next one. I got
Oh my goodness.
behind me. You should see the amount of junk I got behind me. So here's the Figurine. All right.
Okay.
A lot of Justify.
Yes.
A lot of Justify stuff. Windstar. So this is why, you were getting at Elliot Walden there online, and he donated all this stuff. He did ask Twitter, and we didn't even talk about Life is Good. The guy won the Whitney. He wasn't even in the top 5 stars for any of us. Horrible.
Yeah.
Well, listen, it's tough to be in the top 5. He was 6 for me.
Yeah, Dyna Drive is more important than Life is Good.
Okay, that's fair. That was a dumb pick for me.
I don't know if Life is Good was in the 20 that I wrote, actually.
In the 20. Wow, Jalen, that's shade.
Life is Good didn't make the top 20. No wonder you were getting at Elliot Walden. Check out Jalen's Twitter feed, and he was yapping at Elliot Walden, the owner of Justify. So this one is for the Justify Figurine.
All right.
Hit it again.
Are you ready? Okay, here we go. 6.
Dude, hold on one second. I got to get my list back up. Stephanie won the Justify Figurine. All right, Stephanie.
I think Stephanie is a Justify fan. If I'm not
yes,
mistaken.
I think her thing is a Justify. She probably already have the figurine. Then she's going to have to talk to John Boyery about the bottle.
One thing we know, Jalen is not getting any Justify stuff after this skirmish on
left
Twitter.
in the bottle. Yeah, this bottle is totally full. It's a totally full Maker's Mark bottle, by the way, if someone asked. All right, so what else do I got? Hold on. I got more donations. I got prizes up the wazoo. All right, the next one is Clary Air hat. People are still hanging on for this Clary Air hat. Ooh. So I saw her bang her head. We talked about how she banged her head on the gate twice and she cut her tongue. We'll see if she comes back for the distaff. So Clary Air hat. Hit it again, sir.
Okay. 1.
Hit it again, sir.
4.
4 is the Early Speed podcast.
The Early Speed podcast.
I'm so happy that he hasn't won anything yet.
Well, it's amazing that the Early Speed podcast won a hat of a horse that has no early speed.
Very interesting. So the Early Speed podcast, thank you for they had me on before the Travers, the Monday before the Travers. I was on the Early Speed podcast, so thank you for having me on. And the last gift is going to go to Dennis. Is going to get a hat and he's going to get one of the hats and a T-shirt.
What hat?
Dennis,
what
you'll get something in the mail.
What hat? What hat is he getting?
I don't know. He gets the one that Vicky doesn't want. So shoot it out with Vicky. Vicky wins like a $2,500. I looked online, dude. This thing right here, I saw it sold for like $2,500 at Justify Walter. So this is no joke.
Well, I think anybody but Jalen would want that for sure.
And I also have what's even sweeter about the Justify Halter is I do have this is no joke. I have the real letter of certificate here. So
wow,
no joke. So anyway, for all the fans, all the viewers that tuned into the vlog, thank you so much. It was a blast, and I will be back on the backside. Maybe Jalen, does live in Massachusetts. One Saturday morning, we get out there, we check out Bill Mott or something. I know you want to meet Bill Mott, so and the good thing is a lot of these trainers. It was reported yesterday that Steve Asmussen is keeping up Epicenter and Jackie and Clariere in Saratoga for training.
Yep.
So I know Mott keeps Olympia probably will work out here, and Pletcher and Chad, they usually bring their big horses down to Belmont, but who knows? Yeah. Maybe they'll keep them up here. But so I will be on the backside doing the vlog still, and starting right now on the Racing Dudes YouTube channel, you can check out episode 1 of Slim Pickens. And that's why I got the Isaac Bruce jersey up on the wall back here. Somebody said, cool Isaac Bruce jersey. Isaac Bruce was my guy, my breakout player in 1995. He had 1,700 yards. So I've been playing. Someone said I'm old. I've been playing fantasy football. I've been betting on horses. This is the perfect marriage. Prop bets, NFL prop bets, how to manage your strategy with making bets. It's like exacta and trifecta plays and straight win bets. This is exactly how you have to have the mindset going into player props. So I'm going to try to bring that Thursday night football halftime show with Mike Somich. We're going to do it in 2 nights from tonight. Thursday night football will be on the halftime. We'll talk about what our best bets are for the weekend. So get at me on Twitter if you like any players for week 1. We'll talk it out. All right. So that's it. Follow us on Twitter at Saratoga Slim, at Racing_Dudes. Jalen, what's your Twitter handle?
I think it's just my name.
Jalen_Santos7?
I think so. Something like that.
I know.
Come on, Jalen.
I don't know where the 7 came from.
All right.
Hold on. Let me make sure what it is before we leave. Follow him.
So Jalen, I think, did awesome. Yeah. He has a great attitude. We just love having him. So thank you so much, Jalen, for taking time. Now you have to start your homework. That's the key. Do you have any homework yet? No homework yet. Okay.
No.
Well, then start studying. What math you taking? Trigonometry?
I'm going to be honest, I don't even know what that is.
So you want to know how I got to this point in my life, Jalen?
I think we all do.
I was second in my high school class. I was what's called the salutatorian. I studied hard. I knew math. I still know math, but college might have phased some of that stuff out. But I was really smart, and I used to know a lot of stuff about math. And what's really good about math is when you make your bets, you could calculate it all in your head. So that's really a good thing about horse racing and betting.
Well, I don't know if you need to calculate it in your head when TVG does it for you.
All right, listen.
Oh my God. All right.
Very quickly, hold on. Okay. Jalen's Twitter handle is at Jalen, Jalen _Santos7. So Jalen _Santos7. Yeah.
All right. So give him a follow. Like this video. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Turn on notifications so you get us when we go live on the Thursday night football game with Samo Bombs. We're going to be coming at you with NFL coverage and Breeders' Cup coverage now that Saratoga's over. So keep on trucking with the dudes, right? Aaron, anything else you got to say?
That's right. Yeah. One last thing before we go. I'll sign us off here. Look, Saratoga is amazing at bringing horse racing people together. And that's what I really learned. I have always only been for a week or two, like a weekend or two. I was able to go for 4 or 5 weekends. And listen, you meet people like Jalen and his dad, right? And your friend, I can't think of his name right now. But anyway, you meet all kinds of different people. I met people from Twitter. I met people that aren't on Twitter, but just they follow the YouTube. I bet, no exaggeration, hundreds of people we met. And that is what makes Saratoga what it is more than anything else. It's a meeting place for the serious horse fans. And it was another great meet. So thank you, everybody. They came up and said hi, and we got to meet. And look, Jalen's on the show now. So that's how it works. Anyway, that's it. Slim, you can sign us off.
For the Saratoga Slim Backside Vlog, peace.
Next time at the racetrack, don't bet on a whim. Make sure you take advice from your main man, Slim.
Saratoga.
Slim